Today is the last day of Pirate Jam 2019. Our pirates are here at Krabi Boat Lagoon finishing up their games, working until 2 p.m. today, at which point it is keyboards down and our Pirate Council goes in there to review their games. The Pirate Council is made up of our boat skippers and our Unity representative, John. The games are judged and the Pirate Council decides who takes home what amazing prize. Yesterday saw our pirates sail across Ao Nang from Klong Muang to here at Krabi Boat Lagoon. They were blessed with fantastic weather conditions which allowed the boats to put their sails up for most of the way. This year we suffered no casualties and no serious injuries, but we did lose a vessel. Just as we were motoring into Krabi Boat Lagoon, the motor aboard Seraph called it quits. Fortunately for our pirates, Todd was there with Gone Surfing, transferred them aboard, and brought them to shore safely.
I've had like the best time of my life on these boats. It's been absolutely amazing.
After their arrival at Krabi Boat Lagoon, the pirates were able to set up in a dedicated jam space where they have infinite amounts of electricity and air conditioning.
It's a pretty fun and funny rugby game. The major point behind this is that this is the first time I'm trying to make a game using machine-learned characters. So that was a big thing, was trying to figure out how to use them and what's good and what works.
It's going really well. I'm trying to finish up the gameplay of it and a couple of the last assets. Each seed will create a different combination of the animations. I want to build an arcade cabinet for our game. American had a soldering iron on the ship, and I can hotwire these into a computer mouse. Can I give a shout out to my homies at Baby Castles Manhattan?
Yeah, adding more animals to the pet shark game, and I decided that it's not going to be all about sharks, but jellyfishes too, because they are cute.
Busy just rewriting the skier logic again, so they have a different system where they recalculate a bunch of turns they could make and then score them and pick the best option.
It's broken. I've got all the states so that you can draw all the parts and stuff. I'm just making it so that you can save the parts now. The next step after that is to take all the parts and build a monster.
So I'm doing a online multiplayer game. So everyone has a specific spot where they're supposed to dock their boat. You lose health on your boat anytime you collide with another boat or with the dock. And so the first person to dock their boat in the correct slot, or the last person that still has a living boat, wins each round.
Before our pirates left Klong Muang, they chucked some chickens. You're gonna have 3 minutes to try to score as many points as possible by having the blind man chuck a chicken down to the other end of the field here.
That's our time, dude. Again.
That's out. That's a point. That's a point. You're out of chickens.
Whew. Feeling confident?
No.
Yeah, I'm assisting.
We're gonna run out of chickens probably before. Okay, good. That's a good angle.
Oh!
I believe in you, MJ. You're the only one.
You can take a step forward, MJ.
No.
What's a 5? 30 seconds.
Oh, that's
A little bit harder. A little bit harder.
Oh! Way too far to the right. Much further.
No. Oh no.
I think you're all out.
Good job.
The chickens are gone. Okay, that was 2.
feeling great.
Yes, sports skills.
Gonna try to get as many points as possible. We're here.
Good strategy. A little bit nervous, but if the throws are good, I'll be fine.
Wide.
Don't listen to anything they say.
You're wide.
Go.
Too far.
Quit.
Look at everything. Thomas has done this before.
No.
Alright, move back. The basketball. What are you using? I just try to be very similar motion every single time. So once I got the first one, I kind of just kept going with the same one. Incredible.
After their arrival at Krabi Boat Lagoon, many of them jammed through the night working on their games.
It's called Eat the Rich. There's a concept behind that is not actually apparent within the game, but will be apparent one day, before we're done with this. Yay! Look at all those savings!
I have a bunch of asset packs that I bought. Best approximations. For instance, I don't have any good images of bark, but I do have an image of bacon. And from this distance,
at this point we need
it could be bark.
So I got to put in joystick controls, which made a massive difference. Plays a lot more agile now. I'm just implementing power-ups at the moment. Also, if you sever a limb of this kind of monster virus thing, then it will kind of keep growing the limb if the heart stays there. I think the decision is whether to kind of keep slaving on through the night and leave it at a good state, or whether to go, okay, get a reasonably early night and then, work some more tomorrow. So it's
Today, the pirates are working until 2 p.m., at which point it must be keyboards down. No more work on their games.
I'm very sad that it's the end of the jam. I've been having much too much fun, but I'm very excited about the game that we've made.
It needs a lot of polishing, and I don't have time to do that polish. I just introduced a bunch of bugs, and now I'm trying to fix them all.
I got names to pop up now, so when you visit an island, it's not just some random island. You can be like, oh, this one's called Paloma, or it's called Marino, or it's called MJ. The changes are not so obvious, but when you play it, hopefully it'll be a much better experience.
Yeah, we're just finishing up the game, and Paloma's building the cabinet down there.
So this is gonna be left and right, and then select, and then this is your watering button.
So just the final touches.
I was up pretty late last night. I got a bunch of stuff working. You place points where you want the arms and legs to go, and then it automatically clips your guy together. I've just got to add some quick and dirt ragdoll stuff onto it, and then add a title screen.
This is the first thing I've ever really done that's this audio heavy, so there's been a lot of design stuff to figure out, but it's going really well, and I think I'll just get a nice couple polish things done before the end of the jam.
I just finished the game.
Oh really?
Yes, just a minute ago. I typed the last word. Playtest it and make sure everything is solid, no bugs, but otherwise I'm all finished.
All right, pirates, keyboards down. The judging is upon you. Game. It's called and it's based on the idea that you're in a musical sound space. You can actually see the note, and there are creatures living within it that respond to your notes. There's a creature there, and it brings them together, brings them down and closer. I heard somebody fly away.
Did you?
They went. Yeah.
Means you made them fall in love.
Oh, I made musical creatures fall in love. Oh, cool, look at that. It's so cool that it's got this crazy tactile interface.
For 6 players on one phone. And time.
Making a breakaway.
Tonight is the Pirate Jam 2019 closing ceremony. We will have a fiery barbecue. Our pirates will be assigned a pirate name, and every pirate will take home a Pirate Jam 2019 official doubloon. All right, you rascally scallywags!
It is time for the prizes. Are you all ready? Are you excited? First one up, John. We dub you the Pirate Gentle Swell.
Thank you. And that's because everyone said that your demeanor is so kind and patient. And right up next, one of our pirates is famously out on the water almost every day, paddling around the hongs, exploring the caves. The pirate pernicious paddler, Sarah.
And you take away Chaos Nicholas. And
wow.
a coin.
This pirate established herself very early on as being quicker on the draw and the code and all the other elements that went into development than the whole rest of the fleet. Gatling Executioner, MJ.
Take away Chinese GoPro and your flag as well.
Thank you.
For the very interesting art installation bizarreness that he created, Jared, the Pirate Generous Jack.
Thank you, MJ.
We had one aboard who is dubbed the Pirate Winch Hand because he was on the winches quite often, and that would be Colin.
It's the best paid winching I've ever done.
This is amongst the group that sang out and attracted some of the sailors nearby onto the rocks. That would be the Pirate Mutinous Siren Marina. A pirate who's distinguished himself every year for being fast and being polite. This is the Pirate Cutter K.
The Chinese GoPro. Awesome. And your flag and medallion as well.
Thank you very much.
This rascally pirate has carved into the side of his head his team's emblem, atop his skull. This is the Pirate Palm Skull, aka Tyler.
You getting out of the woods game?
This pirate joined us in bandages, and we have dubbed her Victorious Volantis.
Rosa, you get a rabbit as well. There you go.
We saw him steering true, keeping Seraph on course with this strong and steady arm, and also he could send a chicken flying blindfolded in a straighter, longer line than any man. Pirate True Arm.
Chaos Nicholas for you, and flag and medallion.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
Making, as always, a very large splash, not just with his games, but also with his entry into the water. That would be the Pirate Cannonball Rouen.
Chaos Nicholas as well.
And throughout this event and in our videos, there has been a constant horn of laughter and merriment, which has always brought a smile to my face, even when it's been halfway across the anchorage. This is the Pirate Freehorn. Evan also produced with the Pirate Sunken Shade, aka Luke.
Yay, thank you.
The next is the back-flipping Buccaneer, Robbie. For Robbie's very cool skiing simulation, we're giving you a copy of Out of the Woods. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
Exploring a hong, she was the first to draw blood. Gave up a sacrifice to the sea, which I believe was one of the reasons why we were so fortunate with weather. This would be the Pirate Scarfinger. Amanda? This one came to the event a little late. She was seen on the horizon, dubbed the Pirate Flaming Bowsprit. And this would be Paloma. And she also came along with a development partner, Clement, the Pirate Dauntless Doctor.
Thank you. Awesome.
Switch. Beyond my wildest fantasy. I could never even imagine something so cool as this.
And some patches.
Everything felt so fun and like in good spirit. That's what makes good games in the end.
It was such a humbling experience to see some of the other game designers, how good they were, but the one thing that we were able to bring was the magic.
Thank you!
mateys, brings us to the end of Pirate Jam 2019. We want to say a very hearty thank you to our skippers, to our pirates, to our sponsors, and if you'd like to join us next year, hit that link.
Three, two, one, and action!
And that brings